so we're recording. All right, welcome. So this is the last team call until 2021. And I don't know about you guys, but that seems really surreal to me. It really does. It seems like 2020, it flew by, even with it having the extra day, and there'd be 366 days in the year. And with all the things that went on throughout the year, it still seemed like it was just a blink. And I don't know about y'all, but as I get older, the years go by faster. And that is not very encouraging sometimes. So as I was typing up our little graphic for the team call today, that's when it hit me that this was our last team call of the year. And I thought, wow, that's really kind of sad in a way, but in another way, it's really exciting because I love new beginnings of things. And 2021 is nothing short of a miracle. Like, we made it through 2020, the weirdest year of our lives, I know for sure, for everybody on this call, because none of us are old enough to have experienced anything other than that. So first of all, congratulations. You made it so far through 2020. So nothing but goodness can come out of 21. That is what I'm claiming. I'm claiming victory in 2021 over any hardships that you're going through. Because I want to tell you, Amy Grimmett shared a video that has really helped me with my mindset, especially with the things going on in the world today. But I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but she shared this incredible video about the lady that survived the Holocaust. And one of the things that she mentioned was that something that her mother told her was that you can never take away what's in your mind. No one can ever take away from you what you have determined in your mind. So it was just another validation that your mindset is everything. And it doesn't matter what things may look like in our world, in our home, in our marriages, in our parenting, in our business. Your mindset controls the majority of the action that you take for the outcome of what happens, right? We cannot control things without God, obviously, but we control the way we react to those things, and things can always go 100 times better and easier if our mindset is in the right place. So before we get started on the announcements, I wanted to encourage you with a couple of things that I've thought about. I've been going through a ton of old notes, purging things, because hey, it's the beginning of the new year, right? That's what we do. We clean out, we clean up, we get ready, we set goals. It's just what we do as humans or Americans. I don't know if it's a human thing or an American thing, but it's what we do. So here's my words of encouragement I wanted to start you guys off with today, because I feel like over the last couple of months, I feel like things have maybe slowed down a little bit. I feel like there's been people that have gone into a little bit of discouragement. And I feel like we have the opportunity to flip that around. And so this beginning of this conversation may not feel encouraging, but I want you to understand it is so encouraging, because here's what happened, okay? And it happened a long time ago. This isn't anything new. The way we have to work for things started with Adam and Eve. It started in the Garden of Eden, okay? Because of that first sin, all right? We're going to preach a little bit. We have to work hard for things. Our life isn't going to be easy. And when things are a little bit difficult, we shouldn't always be surprised. I'm not going to say that things don't happen and it's not shocking to us and we don't have to take a minute and process. But what I'm saying is when it comes to our work, when it comes to our business, I think if we could wrap our head around not being so surprised when things are a little bit harder, or we have to work just a little bit harder, because we already know that is to be expected, right? And I'm going to tell you this, the devil doesn't want your friends healthy, and he doesn't want you successful, okay? So if we can grab that bull by the horns and notice that hardship for what it is when it comes up in our business, and we're just going to talk about business now, but you can apply this to whatever part of your life you want to. When we can realize where that's coming from, we're able to take control of that situation in our mind first, right? So the way we react to that. So when someone tells you or gives you a reason that they don't want to get started or a reason that they can't get started, our first reaction should not be panic, discouragement, frustration. Let's react and change that to grace. Let's figure out how we can help shift their mindset, or how we can pray bigger prayers over them, that the Lord will take down those barriers to hear the words that you're trying to explain to them. Because we know that the solutions that we have with our products, and I'm going to tell you, going into 2021, it's only going to get better because there's products coming out that we don't have yet that we need. And you have something that can totally change somebody's life, whether it's their health or their finances. And every single one of us on this call has one or both of those testimonies. So revisit your why, revisit your passion as to what fuels you to continue. Because it doesn't matter if you have 10 friends do this with you or 10,000 friends do it with you. The products are still working for you, so you still have that one why, right? Your why can also be huge, but whatever it is, focus on that and realize that it's okay for people to have quick or sudden reactions of no. And that is, don't let that surprise you, because most of us probably had that reaction in the beginning as well. Don't let doubt and discouragement creep in. Like I said before, identify where that's coming from. Doubt and discouragement, 90% of the time, is coming from the devil. And if you can just take that, even if it's just a minute to pray over that and just say to yourself, I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you, bud. Nope, that's not happening. And I know that this can help my friend. And I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to say the right words, to present the right opportunity, to plug her into the right places so that she has the resources, or he, sorry, to make the best decision for her life. And maybe it's not the right time for her. We know timing is everything, but let's pray diligently over the people that we are inviting into our Plexus community, whether it's for the health benefits or if it's the benefits of the opportunity with this. But the way that you are able to do that with confidence is to not be undecided. If you are on this call today, then you have some sort of passion and purpose to helping people. And that was planted in you purposefully. God has a purpose for your journey with Plexus until he closes that door for you. So stop being undecided. Decide today, I'm no longer going to be undecided. I'm not going to be in one day and out the next. I'm not going to wonder if this is right for me and if it's not. If it's still working and it's still in the palm of your hands and you still have friends that are not healthy, still feeling awful, still having migraines, still suffering with PMS, still can't get pregnant, still can't lose weight, still jumping on the next weight loss train that you know is terrible for them, and you still have a purpose. You are still decided. Unless there is some massive thing that comes along in your life and tells you this is not for you, then this is for you. And when you grab that and have that confidence, your business will change because it oozes out of you. It's like your precious child or your dog. When your friends come to visit you and you're like, oh gosh, look at him, look what he learned how to do. He's so cute. Or watch my dog, he learned a new trick. Or watch how cute he is. You're oozing it. Before your friends leave, they're either going to be massively annoyed by the fact that your kid's so cute or your dog's so precious, or they're going to really agree with you and be like, wow, he is a little genius, because that confidence, that passion oozes out of you. And it's the same way with your business, is that you've got to change your mindset and just become completely decided on your purpose. And I'm not saying that being completely decided means that you got to jump in all in 6 hours a day, every single team call. Don't miss this. Stretch yourself out. 45 notebooks and 18,000 pieces of paper later. No. Just don't be decided that no matter what, when you hear of a need, you give someone that solution. And you pray over your place in Plexus. Is it supposed to replace your 9 to 5? Pray over that. Is it supposed to be a side hustle to pay for your car payment? Pray for that. Is it supposed to be your extra income that retires your husband early? I don't know. Pray for that. Your journey may look a lot different than mine. Your purpose with Plexus may look a lot different than mine. I don't know. But I can tell you that if you still have friends and family with needs, you are decided already. God has already decided you are here for a purpose. And I want you to get excited with me for that, okay? Because you have everything that you need at your fingertips to be wildly successful with this, okay? You do. You have, there's 2 things, hold on, let me make sure she gets. There are 2 things that are outside of your control or outside of your needs that are there for you, okay? So the first one is supply, all right? You have the supply, meaning you have the products. We know they work. There would not be hundreds of thousands of testimonies out there if it didn't, right? So you've got the supply and you've got the support. You've got as much support as you want. If you are plugged in actively to this team, the Rockstars team, or the Slim Jims, or under Brooke Matamoris's team, however you fall under all of that, whatever level of support and training that you are wanting or needing is at your fingertips. Because I know for myself personally, I know for Amy Grimmitz, I know for Brooke M, we are all 135,000% committed to this team, this opportunity, at whatever level that you need. Your resources are there. Your supply is there. The rest of it is on you. That's on your plate. It is on your plate to plug in, to work on that mindset, and to grab that confidence. And the rest of it falls into place in its own time. But you have everything that you have, that you need. If you feel like you're lacking somewhere, ask for wisdom. Ask, seek, and knock. We sang it as children, right? That's all you have to do. And the Lord will provide that for you. He will plug you into the right things. Okay? All right. So that is my pep talk. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you that original Proverbs 31, she was the original mother hustler. That lady had it going on. She was doing all the things. And we can learn so much about her, right? Okay, so have confidence. It's good to have a side income. It's good for you to work. It is good for you to have community. Those women gathered at the well for a reason. Plug into this, dive into this opportunity, okay? So there's my pep talk. I'm going to get into the business. Let's move right along. So we know it's the end of the year, and here's the resources that I'm talking about. The first thing that our big focus is on right now for the end of the year until January 4th is getting our friends started or getting their fire reignited, because we know, I mean, I'm doing it myself. I'm thinking, okay, it's New Year's resolutions. What are the things that we think about? Organizing, losing weight, making better financial choices. Not good at organizing. Some of y'all are, but I will tell you this. I got products to help you with that weight and with your health goals. And we have got a financial opportunity that blows anything out of the water. So that's 2 out of the 3. We can figure out the first one. You need help with organization, we'll get you somebody. But we have a solution for all of that, right? Okay, so this challenge group last year, it was amazing. It was so much fun. It's high volume. It is a private group, but you can always tell your friends, turn their notifications off if it's too much. They don't have to leave the group or leave the thread or whatever. They can just turn their notifications off and pop in when they want to. But I'm going to tell you, if they want to win that $750 grand prize, they got to be checking in. There's 2 other winners that are $200 each. Now, last year, out of 18,000 plus people, Stephanie, our own Stephanie Dowling, right here on this little call, her husband was a finalist and walked away with like $5 grand in prizes in cash because they had to go virtual. But he would have gone and had this other whole experience, him and Stephanie at corporate and the whole 9 yards. Okay, so that was out of 18,000 people, right? This challenge, they're letting us do them team wide. This is just Brooke M's team and below. So your chances of winning this thing, either a $750 prize, two $200 prizes, or every single week there's going to be a $50 giveaway. Plus there's going to be like little water bottles here and there. She's got all kinds of other amazing gifts. There is going to be lots and lots of activity, lots of giveaways, and lots of fun. And your chances of winning are high. Your teammates' chances of winning something is very high. They have personal trainers doing videos, professional videos for us. They have a chef that they hired to create healthy recipes. We'll have 1 week where we share information on IF, the intermittent fasting. We'll talk about keto. We're going to do other kinds of recipe hacks and just lifestyle things, encouragement of drinking water. It is just full of amazing little nuggets. I'm telling you, it is creating lifestyle habits. And that's one of the coolest things about this, is that we're not going into this with like, hey, join us for 30 days and let's lose as much weight as possible and you create no habits. We're not asking people to drink shakes 2 times a day and suck down some nasty chicken breast for dinner and do that all, 30 days. No. This isn't even a diet. This is just teaching people better lifestyle habits. And I'm telling you, going into 2021, it is no better time than right now to help your friends do it the right way. And the right way is with these amazing supplements. So the challenge group, amazing. Here are some things that are definitely changing. $9.95 enrollment after the 31st is done, 100% done. It is going back to the $34.95. So that is another reason there's a sense of urgency to get your friends started, is because this is the last month for that. The last couple of days, really, if we're being realistic. The other thing about that is, and here is the part that that they will announce publicly, that I found out about yesterday, is that because of supply and Plexus, y'all know how things are right now with shipping and stuff. I don't know, but getting the products that we need in the cleanest version, in the most natural version, some things are not from the United States because of lack of quality. And I think we could all agree on that. So things are coming from a different, from other locations to get the highest quality and the purest form of something. And that is costing more money. So after the first of the year, on I think it's going to be January 1st, all welcome packs and combos are all going up $10, cover the cost of all of that. So not only is the $9.95 going up to get started, but our welcome packs are going to be $109 and $209, and combos will reflect that as well. So now I will say, to try to cushion this a little bit for people, the welcome packs are going to come with a Plexus branded water bottle to kind of encourage people to drink water, to encourage people to show off their pink drink. So there is something there for the welcome packs, but the pricing is going up. It has been a long time since Plexus has had a price increase in things. And it's only because it is necessary to keep the high quality of products and high quality of supply that we have. So that is one thing that is changing. So with all of that, if you have somebody get started after the first, it's going to be almost $50 more. So just kind of keep that in mind. Between, let's see, it's that's 25, 35. So 35 to 50, depending on the welcome pack, right? Okay, so the SAM 2020 will no longer be working after 2 days. So there's no discounts. Now, will Plexus run sales next year? Of course, we always do. They always will. But I don't think it's going to be the 1st of January. We've had lots of sales over the last couple of months, and that just hasn't been very normal. So to go on top of that, we only have a few days left, but because January 4th is when our challenge starts, I decided instead of just doing it at the end of the year, I'm going to extend it into the 4th to try to get as many people into this challenge as possible and help, because I know people are just coming off of Christmas and maybe funds are tight. But for our team, I'm going to offer $15 off of $99 packs and $30 off of $199 packs. There is no limit on these. It's just from now until the 4th, $15 off of the $99 packs, $30 off of the $199 pack to help your friends get started. That will be paid via PayPal or via Venmo, and I'm going to be doing as best as I can to do them as immediately as possible. But in case y'all don't know this, my internet doesn't work at my house. So unless I'm up at my office, I can't PayPal and Venmo. And sometimes I get up here and get homeschooling or get on these Zoom calls and my day gets beside me. So I know sometimes there's several days that go by before I'm able to get to that. Please don't ever hesitate to text me about it if somebody is needing it, or to follow up with me, because like you guys, I get busy and I will think that I have done it, or I will forget that I did not. So it is never out of anything other than just human error. That is it. So the welcome packs. Okay, hold on. I answer questions at the end real quick. So, all right, we've got the sale. All right, so another thing that's coming up. So there's your supply and there is your support, but we got another layer of support coming up, okay? So Super Saturday is the first thing I want to talk about. Make sure you're registered. You should have been getting an email, and you should have gotten a text message if you're in the text from Plexus Worldwide. Search your emails for it. I'll see if I can find a link to it or something. But register for Super Saturday. It is top-notch corporate training. It's a couple hours long. They're going to launch the new product at Super Saturday, so you'll be the first to hear about it. You'll have the opportunity to shop for it. So 100% be at Super Saturday. I think that it is, it might be $20 to register for that. Do not let $20 keep you from being at Super Saturday. You private message me if that is something that is just not feasible after Christmas for you, because I want you at Super Saturday. And you tell me if that is the issue, and that will be solved very quickly for you, because there is no reason that I do not ever want anybody to miss out on training for that purpose. Super Saturday is going to be top notch. That is January the 9th. So you got a couple weeks to be to be preparing for that. I can't believe that's 2 weeks away. And then coming up following that next Monday, we are going to start a 4-week course called the Gold Mastermind. Similar to the Momentum Movement, similar to some of the stuff that we talked about at the event at my house at training, but it's a 4-week course. It's led by Christy Jackson, Brooke Hemingway. I'm going to drop some information about it after the call, and then you will have until, I'm going to say the deadline will be next Tuesday, the 5th, to commit to that. So I'm going to give you between now and January the 5th to commit to it. And let me tell you why I want the commitment, because we're going to create a thread that you're going to be active in. There's going to be some accountability there. But on this Gold Mastermind, it is a 4-week thing broken down. So you will have a video we watch on Sunday evenings. I'll probably post it Friday. That way you have all weekend to watch it. And then on Monday, we will get on a Zoom together. Now, we can either do Monday mornings or we can do Monday evenings. I can be flexible depending on who's in the group and what time works best for everybody, but it'll be Monday so that we start our day off together. And then for the rest of the week, there'll be little things that you're going to be doing throughout the week based on this mastermind class. So for example, the first one is retention. That's the first class. So I'm going to give you a little hint here. And so she's going to go over all of her retention. There's going to be scripts given that we can use. And then we're going to put those things into place. And in our thread, we're going to talk about how it's working out. And we're going to hold each other accountable to doing our daily things. That's for 4 weeks. So this is to create habits. And it is basically the roadmap to rank up, if that's what you want to call it. I know sometimes I explained this the other day on a call. I just use like the generic words because I don't know the other words. To grow your business, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's coming from a pure place, but it just might be my wording. I don't know. So that's what it's intended to. It's intended to grow your business in the most healthy, organic, wonderful way as possible. So the deadline to commit to that is January the 5th. And it's just 4 weeks, but I think it would be a lot of fun and I'm really excited. Anyone can get started and anyone can do it. It doesn't matter if you are trying to get to silver or if you are ready to run to ruby. Like, it is open for everybody. But it's a gold mastermind class and it's basically teaches on a gold level, but what it teaches you is how to get from gold to diamond. And it is a go at your own pace kind of thing throughout the week, but I think it's, I don't know, it's great. I'm not going to tell anymore. I'm just going to leave y'all wondering. So, all right, so we have that as well. All right, so now I'm going to answer some questions real quick. On the welcome packs, there are in the challenge group or all together. Okay, unmute real quick, Crystal, and ask me what you're asking there.
So do they have to be in the challenge group in order to get those discounts, or are they eligible for those discounts if they go ahead and sign up?
That is a perfect question.
As an ambassador.
The discounts are for anyone getting started. They don't have to go in the challenge group. Anyone getting started between now and the 4th. It just ends the 4th because that's when our challenge starts. But thank you for asking that question because that definitely needs to be clarified. Okay, any more questions? I'll just let you unmute and ask real quick.
I have a question.
Yes, Emily.
It's Emily. On the Super Saturday, is it going to be a thing where if you sign up, you can watch it at your own pace, or you have to be logged in during those hours?
That's a great question.
I guess, like, is it going to be recorded? Could I watch it later?
So I would say that it's going to be recorded because typically anything that you purchase with Plexus like that is recorded for a period of time. It's available to you, you know, for a couple of days. So I'm going to assume, because I haven't seen much information on it, that this would be the same way. But I do know that you could have it up like most of the other Super Saturdays that we've done, and kind of pop in at your own pace, you know, like you want to, and then maybe go back and watch the whole thing or the different little breakout sessions afterwards. I'm going to assume that it's like that, but I will ask in a Jewel thread tomorrow and double check that for you.
Okay, great.
Okay, any other questions about the challenge group? Now, in the challenge group, to be in the challenge group, just to make sure, you probably all know this, but to be in the challenge group, you have to be an active ambassador or be an ambassador. I will say this for those of you who've been around for a little while or since the last Renew You challenge last year, if you were in that challenge last year, go look at the members and see who is still in there from last year. Maybe it's a white line, maybe it's an inactive person, and reignite their fire. You know, say, hey, I don't know if your goals are the same as they were last year, but I'd love for you to give this a second go with me. You know, we've got active now, we've got this or whatever. Let's see if we can't, because we did not, thankfully, we didn't dissolve that group. We just restarted it. So everybody from last year is still in there. And so we're really hoping that that's going to get some people going again. So they do need to be an ambassador of some level to be in that group. The other thing that I would do is, if maybe you haven't been around for a while, go look in the health, happiness, and holiday madness. Sometimes you forget who you've invited or who has joined that with you, and make sure there's nobody left behind. Go back through old messages. I did this the other day. That's why it was fresh on mine the other day or this morning. I scrolled back through like a year's worth of messages on my messenger. And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I was even having a conversation with that girl. And, you know, she had kind of ghosted me and come back or whatever and this kind of thing. But we're reconnected. So it was really exciting. And now she's thinking about, you know, because it's the New Year's resolution and she wants weight loss. And so she's really considering it. So, you know, go back through old stuff. You know, look back at your old Frank's list. See who got one. That's encouraging, because you'll be really surprised with the ones who have gotten started with you. And two, look through and see maybe who didn't. I know Sarah Hinton showed everyone how to look at their white lines. Definitely do that. And, you know, talk to those people. I would hate for somebody to try something that is not healthy to lose weight. Maybe they got started and they chose triplex because that was the goal that they had. They got discouraged. And now you can just say, hey, we got this challenge and these are the products that we're using for this. I would love for you to try these products with this challenge and see if you get different results. And here's the other cool thing about that. If they've never tried those products, they get that 60-day money back guarantee. So there's no strings attached to trying it. So look back at their order history and see if they've ordered, you know, that product before. If they were just on triplex and maybe they have weight loss in mind, say, hey, you know, there's no risk for you to try this and you get to go through this whole group with us. And if you hate it, well, you're just in your 60-day window. So guess what? It's free. I mean, there's no losing there. So that's a great way to get some white lines back. So does anybody have any questions on that?
I have a question, Jenny, on pricing. I have a girl that I was talking to or have been talking to, and she is actually not getting started right now because she's moving to Canada with her boyfriend. And so she wanted to wait because she needs to figure out, you know, clearly address and everything like that. Do you know if the prices are going to go up in Canada as well? I haven't really looked into the whole Canada, like what products are offered and how much it is and everything like that. But I was just wondering if you had any more info on Canada.
I do, and I can actually get you the exacts on it, but I will say this, Canada is already more expensive than America. So even if she wanted to get started and push her sub off to like March until she gets situated, and then the price is going to go up for sure in Canada. Yes. So
would you suggest getting her started before the new year, getting her products maybe delivered to her mother, and then, like you said, pushing the sub out? That way she still gets a cheaper price now than waiting a couple months and paying a lot more in Canada.
I absolutely would see if she can swing that option.
Okay.
Just in case, especially if money is the issue. I mean, getting her started on it so that she can see the value of what it's going to do for her. And then she can see about shifting the investment, you know, whether it's helping her boyfriend and her mom get started with her, or helping some new neighbors or something get started with her to help pay for the products. But also, gosh, and then I think about like moving. I would never, ever never again move without plexus. Like that girl needs it. If she's moving to a whole nother Canada, she needs plexus.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so there's that. All right. Any more questions, thoughts, suggestions, things you want to see in 2021? I am open for hearing it.
Jenny.
Hey, Amelia.
Hey, this is Amelia. For that call for Saturday, will you let me know also? Because I can try to listen in, but I do, I work from home and I chat, so I'm dealing with 5 to 6 customers at one time. So it'll be hard for me to try to listen and chat with them at the same time. If I could just like come in and out or something, if you'll just let me know if it will be recorded as well.
Absolutely, I will. I will definitely. I will post something inside my leaders thread about that and make sure everybody knows that it's recorded, or if it's not recorded, so that way you know that especially I'm 99% sure it's going to be recorded. And anything that they usually have like that, you can go into like a Zoom. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a Zoom or if it will be a separate link. But either way, the link is either emailed to you or the Zoom ID is emailed to you, and then you can just go in, and then if you have to come out or mute it. I know I've done that before. One Super Saturday once was during, I run a clothing ministry in our town, and it was during one of those Saturdays, and it was towards the latter part of the Saturday, but I was still there. And so I just had it on, so when things were quiet, I could listen, and then I would just mute it if I needed to go and be present with someone in our community there to shop. So and do you know you can pop in and out of the meeting or just mute it in general. But as far as if it's recorded, to make sure you get the whole value, that I am absolutely going to find out. I'll try to find out tonight. I'll post something in the thread tonight and see if I get an answer today or tomorrow. But as soon as I find out, I'll let everybody know. So, all right, does anybody have any questions about anything else, or the Gold Mastermind class, or see, we got end of the year challenge, Super Saturday, the sale, and the sale, my sale goes all levels deep. So y'all, I think y'all all know that anyways, but just anywhere all the way down our levels. And those of you that are my level 1, it does not stack on the other sale that's going on in that contest thread. You'll just post only in my leaders thread, and then I can take care of it in that other thread. If that doesn't make sense to you, it's okay. All right, well, I am going to just first thank everybody for hopping on. I'm so excited and I'm so impressed with how many people jumped on today. I'm really, really excited about going into the next year, just refocused and re-excited, I guess. I love the holidays. I absolutely do. But I also love when it's over. And I love getting back started on my normal routine that feeds my fire. So I am super excited and always blessed by every single one of you. You are all so precious to me. So I hope that you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I'm going to stop the recording, and then I will click off the call, and y'all have a fantastic night. Any other questions or anything like that, y'all just post in the leaders thread and I'll answer there. So see you guys later. Thank you for your time and your energy. I love each one of you.